Hi everyone, so today we are going to learn how to create a filter pop-up window in Power BI. So when you have multiple slicers in your dashboard, then if the user wants to check what filters have been applied on this page, then they have to go to the filters and then manually they have to check. To avoid that, we can give them a filter pop-up window which has details of all the slicer selections that the user has made. So for that, first we are going to create a variable in which we are going to concatenate all of these selected values from these slicers, and then we are going to use bookmarks to show and hide filters upon clicking some icons. So this icon I've got from flaticons.com, and when the user is going to click on this icon, they are going to see the filter pop-up window right here in the middle of the dashboard, and if they click on this cancel icon, the filter pop-up window disappears. So let's start creating that. So for that, first we are going to create measures. Now for the date slicer, we can simply write min of date to max of date. And when you have single select slicers, then you can simply use selected value. But when you have multi-select options, then selected value will not work. Here you have to concatenate all the user selections, so that we can easily do by using quick measures. Here you have this option of quick measures. I'm going to click that, and here you have calculations, and you can click on select a calculation, and if you go all the way to down in the text part, you'll see concatenated list of values. And when you click on that, it asks you for two parameters. One is the field, where I'm going to write my product ID and number of values before truncation. So now it is 3. If I select 4 product IDs, then it is going to show me 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma etc. Okay, so I want to avoid that, so I'm simply going to write 20. I have around 10 product IDs, and when I add this measure, it is going to add a measure in my data model, and this measure is going to do all the work for us. Similarly, we are going to create a quick measure for priority again. So I'm going to click here, calculation, concatenated list of values, and here I'm going to write my priority. And my number of values before truncation is going to be 5. I have 3 product priorities. Alright, so I have my 2 measures ready. Now I'll start creating my filter pop-up. So I'll take a new measure here, and I'm going to name it as filter pop-up. So first I'm going to start with the date slicer. I want a text which says selected date range, and I'm going to concatenate min of date. My date is from transactions, and I'm going to have a dash in between with some spaces on the sides, and I'm going to write my max of date. Now when I put this in a card value or in a table, then if I directly start writing my selected product IDs, then it is going to appear in the same line. Here in the code we can write shift enter, and then it moves to the next line. But in Power BI we can use unichar or unichar 10 to move towards the next line. Okay, so I'm going to use that, and I'm going to concatenate it again, and now I'm going to write my selected product IDs, and I'm going to pass my this measure space in between my list of product ID values, and I'm going to write again unichar 10. Now I'm going to write for my priority, selected priorities, and my list of priority values. Okay, so now I am first going to insert a shape. I want to have a nice shape. Shape. Yeah, this one. It has to be this much is enough. And now I'm going to just format it quickly. My fill is going to be white, and my border is going to be the lightest shade of gray. And yes, I want a shadow. Okay, all right. Yeah, I think this is enough. And here, this I want to have in this corner, but I'll have to bring it up. Okay, now I'm going to take a table, and in that table I'm going to put my filter pop-up, and I'm going to place it right here, because if I use a card here, then it is all going to get center aligned. You cannot align the card values, so that is my problem actually. That is why I'm not using cards. And I'm just quickly going to format this. First I'm going to get rid of this blue line, then I'm going to get rid of the column headers. Okay, why is this clicked? Alright, and now I'm going to increase the value. Where are the values? I think 15 would be fair. I'll also increase this size a little bit. Okay. Yeah, and I'm also going to insert a text box here, and I'm going to write filters applied on this page. The size is going to be like 13, and my text color is going to be very light gray, and I want to get rid of the background because I already have a background. And now I'm going to pull this here. Okay, this looks very small. I'm going to increase the size to 15 and move this a little bit to the right. Yeah, I think this looks fine. Alright, now I'm going to work on my bookmarks. First I have to group all of these things. I'll click on control. Where did this go? Actually, I have already created these bookmarks. I'll first delete them. Okay, my icon is hidden. So this icon, this table, this text box, and this shape, these are all a part of a group which says filter pop-up. Okay, all right, now I'm going to start creating my bookmark. So first I'm going to hide this and I'm going to add a bookmark, and this is going to be my hide pop-up. And now I'm going to unhide it and add another bookmark, and this is going to be my show pop-up. Okay, now this icon, it is going to have an action of hide bookmark. Properties, advanced options, why am I not, yeah, action, bookmark type, hide pop-up, and this here is going to have a bookmark action of show pop-up. Alright, now I'm going to test it out. Okay, and I'll check my product IDs. I'm selecting 10. 4. My priority is P2. My date range is from 9/16. Yeah, it is working and it looks nice. Okay, thank you everyone. Bye.